This is, in case you missed it, your National Agriculture News Recap for the week ending November 8th, 2024. Donald Trump won a second term as U.S. president on Tuesday. Thereafter, will he or won't he speculation intensified over tariffs Trump promised on the campaign trail. Canadian agriculture leaders told Glacier Farm Media that proposed 10 to 20% tariffs would have significant impacts on Canadian grain exports to the U.S. Tariffs levied elsewhere could also affect Canadian farmers. Past trade tensions between the U.S. and China led to fluctuations in crop prices, said FCC chief economist J.P. Gervais. At present, Chinese buyers are rushing to stockpile soybeans ahead of Trump's inauguration. Trump has pledged to levy 60% tariffs on Chinese goods. Shipping slowed in Canadian ports, east and west, as a strike continued at the Port of Montreal and a lockout began in Vancouver. At the Port of Vancouver, the BC Maritime Employers Association locked out all international longshore and warehouse union workers starting on Monday afternoon. Bulk grain shipments are excluded from the stoppage, but pulse crops, beef, pork, potash, and canola oil are affected. Every day without shipments of canola oil represents $4 million in lost revenue, according to the Canadian Oilseed Processors Association. To the east, the Maritime Employers Association remained deadlocked with workers after work stopped last week. That strike is blocking about 40% of container traffic from the Port of Montreal. Amendments made to Canada's Competition Act should make it harder for companies to make misleading claims about sustainability. For instance, claims will need to be verified by internationally recognized methods, and non-government groups like environmental advocates will be able to accuse companies of greenwashing. However, a recent industry panel hosted by the Canadian Agri-Food Policy Institute suggested the new rules could actually erode trust by causing further controversy. Money or political ideology could motivate groups to make accusations. The rules also provide little clarity on which standards can be used to verify sustainability. Questions aside, agriculture and food may have less to worry about than other sectors because they're less likely to invest in massive advertising campaigns and place more emphasis on end-user confidence. In case you missed these and other stories, visit the Glacier Farm Media Network, news that matters to farmers across Canada.